Good evening, everybody. Come on in. I see a few people showed up so far. I know a lot of people are going live tonight, Lord. Hey, Mark, how you doing? What's up with you? How's everything? The YouTube streets is hot tonight. They is hot tonight. But everybody, make sure you come on in, hit the like button. Make sure you hit me up in the chat. Let me know who's watching, or if you want to keep lurking, go ahead. Sit in the back of the church. But feel free to comment and chat in the comment in the chat section. But yeah, so Mark, what's been going on with you? How is your Tuesday been so far? I know I talked to you a little bit earlier. Let me make sure. Yes, I did share it everywhere. I did share it everywhere. Usually I'll be so busy. I'll be rushing home to do lives, and then I'll be forgetting to share the live out. But I got it straight tonight, so I shared the live out to all my social media platforms. Just to let y'all know, I did last night program the Nightbot to my channel. I've been wanting to do it for a while, at least to try it out and see if I like it. So I went ahead and did that last night. So I think the only thing that Nightbot will really get you for in my chat is using way too many emojis. Like way too many emojis. And if you say the S word, a lot of people know that the S word is kind of spam with YouTube. So we don't use the S word. If you want to connect with somebody, all you have to do, go to their channel, hit their bell, watch a video, leave a genuine comment, and then put the little TV emoji in the chat right next to their name. And if you don't know what a TV emoji is, because some people was having a hard time trying to find it last night. But it's actually if you're on your cell phone, of course, you can just once you use it, it'll be like at the top under one of your most recent emojis being used, and you can find it real easy. But it is in, I don't know why I always forget. I think it's in objects. Yep, it's in objects. So I'm going to throw a few of them up here for you so you can see what they look like. So that is our emoji sign for our channel. The little TV emoji for Tanya's Primetime TV, you know. It goes perfectly with the name of the channel. So that's the one I chose. I know somebody asked me the other night, "Hey Glazies, hi, how are you?" Somebody asked me the other night, they was like, everybody got a little, name for, like, nickname or something for their chat or their subscribers or their fam, their, whatever you want to call, the people who support them on their channel, supporters. I just was like, I don't know. I just been using Primetime Squad because I can't find anything else that would go great with Tanya's Primetime TV. And somebody said, what about Primes? And I was like, nah. Somebody said that sounds too much like a one of those old female R&B groups. The Primes. That's good, Glazies. I hope you are doing well. I really hope you are doing well. Mark the Traveling Talker, you threw up some computers, but that's cool. I'll accept them. I'll accept them. But y'all, man, the YouTube streets has been really hot. These last few days, I don't know if y'all been keeping up, but I got a question. I titled this live, Make It Make Sense. And make sure y'all let me know if I start buffering or anything. Please let me know if I start buffering or anything. Because it's saying low signal. So I don't know if that's because it's been storming for the last few hours or not. But hopefully we don't have no interactions with the live. Oh, those are TVs? They look like little computers. It's okay though. It's okay. It's okay. But my thing is, okay, now most of y'all who subscribe to my channel, y'all follow a lot of the same people I follow. And did y'all see what went down this morning on YouTube? Like live. Between VS, aka Susie, aka a whole bunch of other names that people call her that I'm not gonna mention. I'm not gonna be mean. But what went on YouTube earlier this morning? Have y'all seen that? Like, and no, I'm not going to play the video because I already know how some people are. I don't play other YouTubers' content on my channel without permission. Without permission. And I want that permission to be given live. Okay? So, but y'all who have been following or who watch Sean and who also watch, Fi and VS and Tracy and a lot of them other ones. People have been trying to serve VS for quite a while. Quite a while. At least that's what they're claiming. That's what they're alleging. Some people who have alleged that they were trying to serve her or get her to come to court or press charges on her. A lot of people was kind of like, I don't know if I believe him because they didn't sound like it was legitimate. Now, Mr. S.B. Bradley, Sean Bradley, he has been saying that he has been trying to find VS. Fi Baby even tried to invite her on a TV show. One of those court TV shows where you take somebody to court and, regardless who win, the person who won, they would be granted the money of whatever, they were suing for. No money really comes out the pocket of the person who lost. It comes out of the channel, not the channel, but the TV show. They pay you. But VS turned that down, which I don't agree with a lot of stuff she do, but that was a smart move on her part. Ain't no way if somebody been trying to sue me and trying to press charges on me and trying to get me to come to court and trying to serve me, am I going to show up for a TV show? For a TV show? No, so I can get there and then they be like, clink, clink, throw them up. Or try to serve me with some papers. Nah. So yeah, she was smart on that part. But Sean Bradley, this time we saw it live. Like she's been saying forever, nobody's been trying to serve her. She didn't never get no papers. Nobody knocks at her door. Da. And she sounds kind of believable. But then when I saw with my very own eyes this morning, I was like, what the mess? I was at work and I was like, what the mess? I saw Sean post something on his, I think, was that yesterday? Sean posted something like Susie opened the door, Susie answered the door, something like that. And I was like, what the hell is going on? Next thing I know, Susie done went on live and she's screaming and ranting and raving about somebody trying to beat her door down. I was like, what the hell is going on? But I titled this live, Make It Make Sense. Since when did process servers start carrying around their little children while they were trying to run up on people and try to serve them and kick their door down? So Susie says. But I know the lady probably wasn't trying to kick her door down. Come on now. She probably was just knocking profusely. Knocking profusely, wanting her to answer the door. But anyway, out of that whole scene, what was most disturbing, now, I didn't see no little kid in the car. Susie said, oh, you can see their head sticking out the window. I didn't see no little kid in the car. Now, that don't mean the little kid wasn't in the car. I didn't see the little kid in the car. If y'all saw the little kid in the car, let me know. Please let me know. Because I'm like, what kind of mess is this? Like, was this take your child to work day in Virginia? I'm like, make it make sense. Hey, Diaries of EJ. We up here just discussing the YouTube drama that went down today with VS and SB. And I was just asking the chat, regarding VS and there was a baby in the car, the process server. Maybe not a baby, but maybe just a small child. And I was like, I didn't see the child, but if the child was there, since when did process servers start carrying around their children to serve people, to run up on people's homes and serve them? Like, I was saying, was it take your children to work day? I mean, I know we have, certain jobs people go on. I mean, people bring their kids, but it's normally to the office. Some place where the child can sit down, they could be in a safe space, play, draw, play with some crayons, their little toys, their little laptop, their little cell phone, whatnot. I'm like, did y'all see a kid in that car? Because I was looking and I was trying to peep. I didn't see no kids in no car, but again, that don't mean the child wasn't there. But yeah, and then she called the cops on the process server. I'm like, how you call the cops on the process server? I'm like, you can't make this up. I'm sorry. Today was better than TV. I didn't watch TV all day today. I was on that video of VS like, I can't believe this is really happening. And she went live. Like, and people was like, why would you go live? They're like, why would you go to live? Because people have been looking for you and searching for you and hunting you down like a wild dog. And you basically went on live, verified your address information, because obviously the process server found you, the one who SB sent for you. So he has your address now. Like, it's confirmed that that's your address. People done posted it on Lipstick Alley. I mean, I can't believe you can't make this up. You said I didn't see a kid either, but that would have been another situation because the child being unknown, just giving the benefit of the... Man, I'm just glad it didn't go a totally different way. Because for one, Susie, she didn't try to fight the girl. She didn't, she didn't put no weapons. She didn't do anything like that. She basically called the cops. But say it was a different situation. I mean, how many times have you seen somebody who's trying to get served, try to serve somebody, and the person come out the house acting all crazy and deranged? Anything could have happened. She could have ran up on some gangsters, some crazy mentally, I don't know. It could have went really bad. So that's why I was asking, like, since when did process servers start driving around serving people with their children in the car? I don't think that's really something they should be doing. Just this incident could have went a totally another level with the way Susie was talking about. She was banging on her door, trying to kick her door down. We didn't see none of that. We didn't hear the knocks or nothing. We just saw when the cops got there. So, I don't know, y'all. Make it make sense. Hey, Roxanne. Hey, love. How you doing? Hey, what's up, Just J5? How you doing? I hope everybody is doing okay. So, I don't know. What do y'all think about this? If anybody wants to call in, I can turn on the phone lines. If anybody wants to call in and discuss this situation. And then the fact that, okay, I know that a lot of people say they be doxing over there. A lot of people say they be doxing over there. A lot of people say they have been doxed. People have came to their homes. People have called their jobs. People have called their family members. Whoop, 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 whoop. But now it's like, do two wrongs make a right? Because by the time that live was over with, I knew her address. And I don't know nothing about Virginia. And no, I'm not going to post it. I'm not doxing. I'm not a doxer. But it was on Lipstick Alley. People was talking about it on other lives, saying this is her address. This is her maiden name. This is her. They was naming her family members and all that. People was doing like thorough searches on this girl. And I get it. If people really believe that she did something wrong to them and they believe that she should be charged for certain things, if you really believe that, I get it. I get it. But two wrongs don't make it right. Now, Sean, as far as I know, he wasn't the one who gave out the address information, but whoever gave it to him, like, I wonder if they're the ones who provided lipstick alley. I mean, like, who the heck? Like, she said the other day that nobody in her camp would have gave out her address or gave out any of her personal information. So then how did he get it? How did he get it? Yes, they wild, man. Just Jay, they wild. Darius and EJ, you said I wouldn't open my door either. You are at my house uninvited. It is trespassing. You get what you get. A cuss and butt whooping depends on when. I was just saying. I get it. But when it's a process server, somebody coming from the court, I mean, you can't necessarily do all that. I mean, you can't just go out there and beat them upside the head because they trying to serve you. You can't do all that. Now, I can see if it was just somebody coming to your house because they got beef and they on some rah, 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 and they want to fight you. They want to bang heads up. You know, they feeling froggy. Something like that. Yeah. It's hey. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Sure, we come from the parts where we don't play that mess. You can't just roll up on my house, roll up on my car, and be on some rah rah rah. Like, you gotta carry that stuff on somewhere else. Take that down the street. But I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah, and that's what I was saying, Diaries. It's two wrongs don't make a right. Two wrongs don't make it right. If you're accusing somebody else of doxing and da-da-da-da-da, and then you out there doxing at the same time, it's all illegal. It's all illegal. Just because she did it first don't mean you can get revenge and you could do it too. Because it's illegal. It's illegal. I don't know who necessarily put her address out there, but sure, before the 4 o'clock news, before the 5 o'clock news, I'm sure a lot of people know where she lived. And I wouldn't be surprised if she moved. You said they're supposed to identify themselves when they're not. Yeah, and I don't know if she identified herself. Because, see, we didn't get to see that. All we saw was VS looking out the door. The police out there talking to the lady. That's what we saw. So we didn't hear the door knocks. We didn't hear her announcing herself. We didn't hear none of that. So I can't say what happened before that. But I guess if she felt threatened and the police came there, to protect her per se, and the police was like, okay, this person is here because they said they trying to serve you. Is the police supposed to allow her to get served? Like, is this how this normally done? Because in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, if somebody's at my door and they banging profusely and I'm scared, per se, and I call the cops, I call 911, and they come out there saying these people are just here to serve you. Like, how does that work? Like, in my mind, I'm thinking the police is going to be like, okay, hand her the papers. But obviously the process server tried to hand the papers to the police to hand to VS. VS was in the house with her door shut, screaming and going on and on and on. Talking about she's going to go down to the police station and press charges. I mean, you can't make this up. I lost all focus earlier today. And then Sean, I guess VS was like, that wasn't a real process server. That was one of his, I guess she was saying that was just like somebody Sean knows, that he just sent some girl, just some lady and her baby over her house to serve her. So he posted up some messages, some email messages between him and the process serving company. So I do believe that was a real process server, y'all. I do believe. But my thing is, like I said, the most disturbing part to me, or confusing part was about the baby. Like, if there's a child in that car, like, after today, I don't think she would want to, carry her child around. Like, I don't know if she's trying to save up on daycare, or, if the child is sick and she didn't want to put the child in school. I just didn't understand that. You said she was so loud at her. Right. Did you see the cop staring at her, Just Jay? That's why. I couldn't help it. I was cracking up because VS was going off. She was going off. And she was like, she tried to break my door down. She had to break my door down. And the police was talking to the lady, and they both turned around and looked towards VS' door because she was screaming so loud. I know they heard her through the door. That stuff was funny. I was like, look at and see, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie though, y'all. No shade, no shade. But I kind of thought it would go a little differently with the process servers coming to her house. I kind of thought it would go a little differently just because of everything she's been saying up to this point. Like, what she would do if somebody came to her door and what she would do. So I kind of expected, but then again, she probably wouldn't have went live either because, I guess if she would have walked out the door on some rah-rah stuff and they started fighting or something, I know it's VS property, but again, it's a process server. You can't fight the process servers. But I'm just going to assume that she probably didn't think she was a real process server because of the fact, I don't know what kind of cars these people normally drive, but I thought they had like signs on their doors. I thought they had like some kind of badge. I thought they had like, I don't know, like this lady just rolled up on her and it looked like everyday clothes with her child in the car. So VS says, the child was in the car. I just didn't get that part. I just was like, I didn't get that part. But I guess I don't know. I think they're not going to come back out from what Sean said, between the email between him and his the process server company. I think they said they're no longer going to pursue her, but that they can use the video that VS did on live to show the courts that she actually refused to accept the paperwork from the process server. I don't know. So I don't know what's gonna happen now. I'm like, I don't know. And the whole thing is Sean is trying to is he trying to sue her? Is he trying to sue her, or he just wants her to be charged for what he claims is defamation of character by calling him a pedo? And calling him Gacy and all that, all that kind of stuff. Or is he trying to sue her for some coins? Because it don't seem like he's trying to stop. It seems like Sean ain't about to, and he ain't trying to stop. You said, oh, thank you, Roxanne. This old thing. I can't even remember where I got this camouflage top, but it's really light and airy, and I love wearing it in the summertime because it's really light and it's kind of cute. But yeah, she was loud. That was fun. That's what was so funny because I don't know. I'm not saying I wish she would have went outside. I'm not saying that because I'm not pro. I don't condone, fighting per se. I always say I condone self-defense. I don't condone fighting. I do believe in self-defense. So, yeah, let me just put that out there. But I kind of just wanted to, I don't know. Am I the only one who was just expecting her to do more, like to go outside and to be up all in the girl face and woo woo woo? I don't know. And VS, if you happen to watch my video, it was just from, it was kind of like this built up, this what you had built up. You had built up all this, like expectations that some of us had. And so I'm not trying to say she a lot of people out here calling her scary and calling her, names and all that kind of stuff. I just can't, lie and say that I wasn't expecting, like, be like, hold my phone, because the last time somebody came to my house, which was a while back, but I'm like, hold my phone. Shoot, record this. We gonna put this on World Star. But again, we dealing with process servers right here, which are I don't know much about process servers, so I don't know where they stand as far in the law, as far as if you do try to assault them, will you receive some kind of hold on, let me read the chat. Have you ever did a review yet about Handmaid? You know what, Just Jay? Do you watch that show? Because I watched that show. And I'm all caught up on that show and everything. I've been watching that show. But I didn't think too many people was watching it, which is why, like, when I first did, reviewed, what's that, oh God, the TV show with the girl who the mother lied and said she was sick and she wasn't really sick. I can't remember it off the top of my head, and that show was really good. That True Story on Hulu. If y'all remember the name, let me know. Say it in the chat. But I would love to review it. I just be like, dang, I wonder if there's people watching that. Because a lot of people don't even have Hulu or The Act. Thank you, Just Jay. And so I didn't think too many people was watching The Act either. But I just started doing the reviews and people just started watching it. But this show, I don't know. Maybe I should try it. But you know what? Why am I having a brain fart tonight? What's that show that comes on tomorrow? There's a show that comes back on tomorrow. It's a black show. Why can't I remember? Oh. Queen Sugar. Queen Sugar comes back on tomorrow night. So the new season starts tomorrow night for that. So I'm going to start doing reviews on Queen Sugar again. And it seemed like that show been gone for like forever. I'm like, dang, is they going to bring it back? But yeah, I'm going to do reviews on Queen Sugar. That new season starts tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, if you would like me to, I sure will. I'll be telling folks, you can hit me up anytime or ask me, or send me suggestions of topics that I should discuss, or TV shows like the Handmaid's Tale. I found out about that on Michelle Atielian's channel. She was talking about that show months ago, and I hit her up. I DM'd her. I said, where can I find that show, Michelle? I done looked on Netflix. I done looked on cable. I'm like, HBO, Showtime. I can't find that show, Michelle. And she was like, girl, it's on Hulu. I was like, I didn't even have Hulu then. I went online immediately and paid that $5.99 or $5 or $6, whatever it was, to get Hulu. So that I could watch The Handmaid's Tale, because Michelle made it sound so interesting. So, yep, and I've been watching it ever since. You said you want to watch The Handmaid's Tale, but I felt so emotional over the Back in the Day movie. I feel it's telling the form of future. Oh, please don't say that. Well, then again, if it did happen in the future, what would I be? Would I be a maid? What do they call the ladies in the ladies who work in the home? The handmaid? No, the handmaiden is the one who has the babies for the families who can't bear children. I'd probably be one of them working in the kitchen. And I bake cakes too. I'm a personal cake decorator. They gonna probably have me slaving away making all the birthday cakes for all the kids in the city. But I'd rather do that than work down at the fields, where the contaminated fields where a lot of people go for punishment, people who get in trouble for something. But that show is crazy, y'all. See, now y'all done got me started. Y'all done got me started. We done went from Susie to the Handmaid's Tales. Ain't that some shit? But yeah, we would be slaves, basically, because no matter if you're a handmaiden or if you work in the household, doing the laundry, cooking, cleaning, or whether you're working out in the fields, in the contamination fields, either way, you're a slave. But how many of y'all would try to run off to Canada? Up there with Drake and them. Because that's like the closest place that you can go to be free. It's kind of like the U.S. is the South and Canada is the North. That's kind of how it is, in this futuristic TV show. If we were to relay it to back in the day with the North versus the South, I would try so hard. I'd be up there like, come on, EJ. Come on, Just Jay. We gonna sneak off like Harriet Tubman tonight. Shoot, because I definitely don't want to be no handmaiden. Having no babies for somebody else's family unwillingly. I gotta be with a man, be with a husband. Nope. Yes, running or die trying. I'm telling you. Shoot, we been made the Underground Railroad 2KO. Hey, Carter Z, how you doing? Hey, what's going on? We was discussing Susie and Sean Bradley and how the process servers ran up on Susie today, and Susie called the cops on them. That stuff, boy. I'm telling you, Susie deserved a Emmy for that performance. She deserved an Emmy for that report. I was hollering. I was cracking the heck up. I was like, Susie, calm down, Susie. But yeah. But Carter's Eat, do you watch The Handmaid's Tale? Because we was talking about that too. The Handmaid's Tale. Somebody asked me, would I do reviews on that? Just Jay in the chat, and I think I will. But dang, I just hope a lot of people watch it. And if you don't watch it and you got Hulu, check it out. Watch the first few episodes, see if you like it. It's really, to me, I really like it. But, I do reviews mainly on my channel of TV shows because I like a lot of different type of shows. I don't like just the reality shows and them all on the rah. I like stuff like Queen Sugar, Handmaid's Tale. Of course I like the reality shows. But, other TV shows, too, like Good Girls. I have a, large variety of shows that I like to watch. But, yeah, tomorrow, and then I was just saying that tomorrow night, Queen Sugar is going to be coming on. I cannot wait. For Queen Sugar to come back on. Because if y'all remember, at the end of the last episode of Queen Sugar, they was losing their properties, and all the farmers was losing their properties, and all of them had to move and gather up all their stuff and find somewhere else to live. And the white people who were trying to get them off of that property, because remember, Queen Sugar is in the middle of land. Queen Sugar is in the middle of land. And all around Queen Sugar, all around that is property of the other, the white people and stuff. But they're trying to buy out Queen Sugar, but they was like not having that because their pops had passed, and his one wish was for them to continue, the farming and continue the mill and stuff. So that's what they've been trying to do. But yeah, it was pretty good last season. So, and then Ralph Angel, Lord Jesus. If y'all don't watch Queen Sugar for nothing else, Ralph Angel, that chocolate drop, Lord have mercy. All right, Diaries of EJ. Thanks for checking in tonight. It's on. You said what's it on? Oh, that's on own channel. That's on the own channel. On Oprah's channel. Yep. That's on the own channel. And matter of fact, Queen Sugar. Hold on 1 second. And then, allegedly, there is Okay, here we go. Season 4, episode 1 starts tomorrow night. Of Queen Sugar is on the own channel. The title for tomorrow's episode is called "Pleasure Is Black." And I don't have to work tomorrow evening, so I get to watch it along with everybody else. So I'll probably go live and talk about it, after the show goes off. But another thing, people are saying that hold on 1 second. Close out this screen. Okay. But yeah, so so much has been going on. In the chats. Hold on, somebody just sent me a message. I mean, so much be going on YouTube. Oh my God. I might have to end up going to the hospital tonight. Somebody just hit me up. One of my family members. They're in the hospital. And, oh boy. Okay. I might have to go to the hospital tonight. After my live, I'm going to just inbox them back. Which hospital are you at? And are you staying the night? Ooh, child. There's so much going on. But yeah, Queen Sugar is on the own channel. It comes on tomorrow night, season 4. Do any of y'all watch Queen Sugar? That's a really good show, y'all. I mean, it's really good. If you getting tired of watching all the reality shows, and if YouTube is wearing you down, then check out Queen Sugar. That's a good show. You'll have to binge watch 1, 2, and 3, but it's really worth the watch. It's worth the watch. But yeah, I have a family member who's in the hospital, so I think I'm going to go out to the hospital, even though I had planned on getting off of here and crashing and getting right into bed. So I can get up in the morning, but yeah. So just 5. Let me see. What are you saying that Nightbot is deleting? Hold on. I'm trying to figure out what you're typing in here so I can figure out what. Cause I didn't make Nightbot too aggressive. It mainly let me see. Exact. Oh, Diaries. Okay, yeah. That comment got deleted because it was all caps. I don't know why Nightbot is deleting some of y'all comments. I really don't know. And then I edited it last night. I just started using Nightbot, so I just wanted to see what it was like. See if it was easy to use. And I definitely don't want it acting aggressive with you guys. But one thing I would just say is if you use a whole bunch of capitals, like a whole sentence or 2, 3 sentences full of capital letters, it's going to delete it. If you use a whole bunch of emojis, like more than I don't know, 7, 8, or 9 or something, it's going to delete the message. But yeah, it says, yeah, it probably was some Probably too many. I don't know. Because I couldn't see what you had put. So I don't know if you put down emojis or... But yeah, if you put a whole bunch of emojis, it's going to delete it. If you put a whole bunch of capitals, it's going to delete it. And if you use the S word, because you know the S word is a spam word, it's going to delete it. But other than that, I don't have it set up too aggressive. Because I know I've been in people's lives where it's saying like every other thing you do, Nightbot is beating you over the head. So yeah, I don't want Nightbot to be like that. So yeah. But yep, I'm going to go ahead and do that for Just Jay. I'm going to review and I'll guess I'll see, you know, how many people, you know, participate in it and see if anybody, you know, start watching it and everything. Because again, when I started doing the act, everybody's like, what? The act? What's that about? What channel is that on? Told them where to find it, and next thing I know, the whole chat, everybody talking about the act when I'm doing the reviews. I was like, that's what's up. Everybody started watching the show off of my recommendation. So that was kind of cool. That was really kind of cool. But yeah, I like where I like the direction that the Handmaids is going right now. With the main character basically fighting back. She helped get somebody's child, you know, away and help them escape. And she was supposed to escape as well. But then she, you know, she decided, I'm going to stay behind. My daughter is here. And I'm not going to leave my daughter, you know, her real daughter, the one she had with her husband. She said, I'm not going to leave her here, you know, by herself. So I'm trying to see if she's going to get her and her daughter out by the end of the season. And if she's going to end up being like Harriet Tubman. Because that's what I really think. She's going to end up being like Harriet Tubman and helping people, you know, escape from the States and get to, you know, freedom per se in Canada. That's what I'm thinking. But let me just read this. But yeah, they over on they talking about they talking about child exploitation and everything going over there. Allegedly. And I guess people is now trying to figure out, like we were talking about earlier, like who was it that put VS address out there and put her address on lipstick, or gave them or provided them the information. But my question is, was it really somebody in her camp that gave out the information? Because Sean said it was somebody who emailed him from her camp. I'm like, dang, I wonder if it's somebody who she's been into it with lately that still might be in the camp, or if it's somebody who left the camp and feeling some type of way about VS, and they decided to, you know, rat her address out. But either way, y'all, I done told y'all so many times, people shouldn't have such personal information on you on these YouTube streets. If I contact somebody, it might be, or if somebody contact me, I should say. The people who try to contact me, I'm like, here's my email, here's my IG, you can DM me, or you can email me, but I'm not giving out my personal phone number, or my personal address, or none of that information, because you never know. You never know. You could be cool with somebody today and beefing with them tomorrow. I mean, hopefully I don't ever want to be in that situation where I'm beefing with somebody, literally beefing with somebody on not about to say Facebook, YouTube. But you never know. You know, we see it all the time. People be super, super close. Then the next thing you know, they falling out. They falling out with people. So then they doxing each other. They giving out each other information. They showing text messages. And you got to be careful what you say as well. You got to be careful what you say. Sometimes when people hit me up and we be talking about stuff, I'll be very vague. I don't care who you are. I'll be very vague. Because I prefer to speak live. On a live chat. If we're going to discuss something going down on the YouTube streets, I prefer to discuss it live. That way, whatever we talking about, It's in a discussion. It's on a YouTube platform. So won't nothing get misconstrued, outside of YouTube. Or somebody said you said this, somebody said you said that, somebody said, and then people want to record your conversations. I'm like, when did this start happening on YouTube? When did it start happening? People recording your conversations and playing them on their platform. See, I might love y'all, but I'm sorry. I have to keep up like 3/4 of a wall, and there's no no shade to anybody, but I think we all need to start practicing that, because I mean we constantly over the last like 3, 4, 5 months have seen people like truly fall out with people, and sometimes I be thinking, oh, these gotta be manufactured beefs. This stuff can't be real. But then when you see them go to the extremes of what we've been seeing lately, yeah, they beefing. It's real. It's real. So process servers running up to your house and all that. It's real. It's real. So, yeah, I mean, y'all gotta, well, I ain't even gonna say y'all, we have to be careful, what we do and say on these YouTube streets, because things can come back to bite you right in the arse. Right in the arse. Yes, Just Jay, I received that. Hallelujah. I received that. Some people do carry bad spirits, and that is very, very true. And that is one reason why, I know I done said before on my lives that my mother was really, really, really religious. God rest her soul. She was really, really religious. And she didn't let too many people in our home. Like, really. And we couldn't go over a lot. When we were growing up, like before we got teenagers and stuff, we couldn't go over too many people's houses. Or it had to be somebody that we went to church with. Or, something like that. Or maybe, somebody she really, really knew. Like, maybe people who stay, like, right next door or something like that. But, yeah, she was really strict on that. Spirits coming in the house and spirits jumping on you. My mom was all into that stuff. Like, really, really religious. Praying all the time. Throwing holy water, holy oil all over the house all the time. Splashing us on the face, coming and going. I'm like, this crazy stuff. Mom, dang. I'm good, Mom. I'm good. But yeah, I mean, when I look back at it all, I'm like, I really appreciate my mom for the way she was, because I was already one of the wild children out there. Like, wild, not as far as wild as in doing nasty stuff or, things like that, but just wild as in I was one of those kids who grew up in church, and then once I turned a certain age, I was like, I'm tired of this mess. Shoot, I'm about to go out and be kicking it with my homies and my friends and ripping and running the streets and trying my best to miss church services and all that kind of stuff. And I'm glad that she was the way she was, really religious and stuff, because every time I did something wrong or thought about doing something, like, okay, now I know this is going to get me in really big trouble and mom is going to be really, so that her raising us up like that, even now to this day, I still think back and I'll be like, dang, now my mama would not appreciate if I was to do something like this. So, yeah. It was a pain sometimes growing up, having to go to church like 7 days a week sometimes for weeks and weeks and months. Revival after revival. It was, you know how it is when you kids. You know how it is. Sure, you rather be at home watching TV than at church every doggone night. But yeah, the transference of spirits, that's exactly. And she was a firm believer. No drinking in the house. Can't put beers in the refrigerator. Like, even if my dad wanted to have a beer or something, he had to keep that stuff out in the garage. She was really strict on protecting her territory and keeping it anointed and stuff. But yeah, so I get it. And a lot of people is calling her over there demons and stuff, and calling her demons and beasts, and they got all kind of names for VS. My thing is, after everything that's been done, after, I mean, it's so many people in this debacle. It's so many people. I mean, we can go from five. We can go from uh what's his name, Larry. We can go to S. Hutchinson. You know, a whole bunch. Sean Brad. It's a whole bunch of people that has in this have a connection to Susie. It's a whole bunch of people. Uh, I have to admit that I had a little hope when she started, what was it, the women's empowerment. I had a smidgen of hope. I had a smidgen of hope that things were going to get peaceful on the YouTube streets, at least for a while. I mean, I think it lasted for 2 days. I think it lasted for 2 days. And then when she started in her garden and planting strawberries and papaya or whatever she was, bananas, I don't know what all she growing back there, broccoli, cauliflower, I don't know, peppers. But I think I saw some tomatoes. But I'm thinking, okay, the YouTube streets is gonna be, they're gonna calm down. They're gonna get, that lasted for like 2 days. I'm like, what the heck? I mean, I don't know if this gonna be some ongoing stuff and it's always gonna be somebody beefing with VS all the time. I mean, people are trying to get her off of YouTube actually, and says she shouldn't even be on YouTube after getting into it with that dude Tommy from the Steve Harvey show. Now, I wasn't here around that time, so I don't know if she's not really supposed to be on YouTube. I know that her channel is under somebody else's name, so I guess she's technically does not have a YouTube channel, technically. But I don't know. I'm with some people though. Everybody loves a little drama every now and then, but this is just getting out of hand. Where lawsuits and process servers, and this is getting too far out of hand. And it's like, I don't even think she really cares. That's the thing. I don't even think she really cares. And that's the scariest part. Like, you don't care about the law. You don't care about the process service. You don't care about people trying to sue you. You don't care about, anything that could legally happen to you. And that's the scarier part, because me personally, I don't mess with the police. I might call you if the house is on fire. I might call you if I think somebody breaking in the house. But I try my best not to. And I know they all ain't bad. I know all police is not bad. After watching When They See Us, though, we know it's a handful of some bad apples out there, wearing uniforms with a pistol and a stick and a taser. I try to stay away from the popos, far away. Shoot, when I'm driving down the street and I see one behind me or in my rear view mirror, shoot, I don't even be speeding. I slow down like 5 miles an hour. Like, I'll be like, you can never be too careful. I'm sorry, I don't do the police. So I mean, me personally, this is a lot. This is a lot. All the things that's been going on and all the things that's been alleged. I don't know. Do y'all think she will ever change? I mean, because a lot of people think that she's not all bad, that she's really caring. And sometimes, I watch a whole bunch of people, and sometimes I swear I see a little, it'd be like, okay, it's there. It might be deep down inside, under some organs, but it's there. And like the way she helps people out and help people pay their bills and raise money for people, cars and apartments and, whatever. I know it's down in there, but it's just she makes herself just the way people look at her, like just evilness, like I don't know. Again, I'm not gonna call her all the names that I hear people calling. I'm not, and that's what people say. Like she been hurt, but we've all been hurt. I've been hurt. I've been hurt. Growing up, I've been hurt more than once. More than once. A lot of people have been hurt. The same stuff that she has been through, a lot of people has been through. As far as, people messing with her when she was younger and all that kind of stuff. A lot of people have been through that. Almost every person that I know that's a female has been through that. Friends, family. I mean, it might have been the father. It might have been the uncle. It might have been the neighbor. It might have been the mailman. A lot of people have been through those same things. But, everybody, just like they say, everybody grieve differently. Everybody processes their hurt and their pain differently, and everybody reacts to it and their pain differently too. But I just don't like seeing all this, seeing all the doxing and seeing people. I mean, we supposed to be on YouTube having fun. It's okay to kiki and joke about stuff and talk a little stuff about people, every now and then. But this stuff right here, this is just a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. So, I don't know. I just hope it ends soon. I just hope it ends soon. One way or another, I just hope it ends soon. Without somebody getting hurt. And hopefully no more process servers driving around with their kids in the car. Like, who does that? Even if it was bring your child to work day. Don't bring your child with you when you're going to run up on somebody's house to try to serve them with some papers. What if they chase you down? What if they pull up on you and pop the trunk? What if they pop the trunk on you and start chasing you to your car? I mean, do you know how terrifying that would be to a child? And if there was a child really in that car, like Susie said, and that child was sitting out there while the mama out there talking to the cop and trying to explain to the cop, what's going on. A lot of children are already terrified of cops. I mean, because that's just the world we live in today. So, who knows what could have happened at Susie's house that a lot of people now have the address of. See. But anyway. I'm about to get off of here. I have a family member who's in the hospital who's really sick. And this certain family member, she's disabled. I'm not gonna give all her business, but so she gets sick, from time to time, and when she gets sick, it's really serious. So I want to go out there and be with her, but I'm like, dang, I didn't even see that this happened last time I was on live. I was on live a few days back, like 4 days ago, and one of my little cousins got shot. She's okay. But I was like kind of upset because I was on live and her mom had posted the post on Facebook saying, please pray, my daughter been shot, woo woo woo. I didn't see it until after like my 2-hour live, and I'm like, I felt bad because I didn't see it. Thank God she was okay. She didn't die. The bullet went right in and out of her side. Didn't touch no vital organs. Nothing like that. Thank you, God. But like today, one of my other cousins posted like 5 hours ago that they going to the hospital. 6 hours ago. I'll be hating when people, I'll be like, man, can y'all call me? Can y'all text me? Can y'all hit me up? DM me, inbox me, because I have a very busy schedule. I don't always see Facebook posts and all that kind of stuff. So, anywho. But now I get where some people be like, when I be posting stuff for like family and stuff, they be like, I don't be on Facebook all the time. Call or text me. So, yeah. But anywho. You said, okay, have a blessed evening. Good night, Tanya. I pray God interview. Thank you so much. I'm about to head out there. Matter of fact, Did she even tell me which hospital she at? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not too far from here. All right. Yep. I'm gonna get about to get off of here and see what's going on. But yeah, you guys. Tomorrow night again. If y'all a big Queen Sugar fan like I am, season 4 starts tomorrow night. If I'm correct, I believe it starts at 7. It might start at 8, but just check, the schedules in your local area. But I do believe, you know what? Then again, I think it is at 8. I think it's 8 Central Standard Time, so it might be 9 Eastern. So, but either way, I'll make sure I'll post a live and let you guys know exactly when I'm going to go live and everything. But, as usual, Primetime Squad, make sure if y'all have not liked this video, when y'all first rolled in on me, when y'all first rolled up on me like that process server did, make sure y'all click the like button on your way out. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And you guys enjoy your evening. And as usual, Primetime Squad, stay safe, be blessed, and I'm out. Deuces.